welcome to another edition of Eukanuba Puppy Training. I'm Jim Piddock, and on today's episode you'll learn how to teach your dog all the basic commands like come, sit and lie down, along with a few other fun tricks such as how to focus, fetch and drop it. And with us today we have Martin Deely, one of the world's foremost dog experts and trainers. It's great to have you here, Martin, because I know that teaching a dog tricks isn't always easy.
Well, it should be, Jim. It's one of those things that should be fun. You do it in small stages because the dog's, its attention span is very, very short.
Shall we start with come?
Why not?
Here, you take the leash.
And her name is?
This is Lacey.
Lacey.
Lacey's a little drooly right now.
Miss Drooly Lacey. Okay. Secret weapon coming up.
Uh-oh.
Eukanuba.
Aha.
So her name is Lacey. If we're going to want her to come to us, let's just catch her attention first, and we'll say Lacey as she's doing like that.
Yeah.
And then I back away.
It's called the Eukanuba incentive, I believe.
The Eukanuba incentive, and I go, come, come, come. And I use a voice which is pleasant.
Right.
And when she comes back, I praise her. What I don't want to do, which is what a lot of people do, they call their dog and then they punish them.
No, that's right.
So the dog doesn't want to come. So even if she's done something a little naughty, let's call her to us, let's praise her, and let's make sure she doesn't do the naughty thing again.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So the treat is important.
The treat is a good start, Jim, because we want to phase it out. You can't carry treats all the time.
Yep.
But with Eukanuba, what I like is a good quality kind of treat.
Yep.
And she enjoys doing it for it, so let's make it fun. Let's do another little thing here. All right, so let's bring her around. Yep. Come. And bring your hand up now. Sit. So her head comes up.
Yeah.
When her head comes up, you can now feed it to her.
Fantastic.
And you notice I said sit just before.
Right, right.
She's going to do an action. Let's tell her what the action is I want. So sit, lift up, and there we go.
Yep, yep.
And now we can go into another stage. So we've got her sitting, we've got her attention, and I want her to go into a down position. She's interested. I'm going to put my hand right down between her front legs. Down.
Whoa, you really are an expert, aren't you?
Sometimes.
Fantastic.
And I can then say, as a good girl, because I want my praise to be associated with the fun thing that she's just achieved.
So is there a certain order in which I should be teaching these tricks, Martin?
I like basically to do them individually first. I want the dog to understand a command. It can get very confusing. Their brain is young, it's just developing.
Yep.
So I want them to understand one command, I'll teach them one thing, but then I'll start to mix them up so they don't anticipate.
So now we're talking about fetch, right?
Yes, we are
Good
indeed.
old fetch.
Let's see. And I've got another secret weapon.
Uh-oh.
You're going to be...
Oh.
These are my socks from yesterday, Jim.
Oh.
And these are my socks from yesterday. And what I want
You shouldn't have.
I know. I know. What I like to do is to get her Look at that. Good girl.
Oh,
I like to get
she's a brave girl.
I want her to think that the smell of me, anything to do with me, is pleasurable.
Right.
Okay? I want her to think that, oh, that perfume, it's eau de martine.
Eau de Martine.
Yes. Aren't we?
Not my favourite perfume.
And let's just see what we can do here, because if we tease her a little bit, just, what you got, what you got, what you got, what you got, fetch. Good girl, good girl.
Fantastic.
Good, come. Good girl.
Good girl.
Very good. It's only early stages,
Yep.
she's only a young one, and notice I let her hold it.
Okay.
It's her prize at the moment, but it's ours when we start to share it, so I say.
And then when you want her to actually drop that, what do you do?
Well, in this case here, if you say I want you to drop it, let's just do a little swap. Excuse me, darling. Would you just...
Oh, she didn't respond to darling.
No. If I show this and say, leave it. Good girl.
Very simple.
Very simple.
Wonderful. Well, Martin, thank you so much again for all your wonderful advice here, and you've been terrific, as always.
My pleasure, Jim.
So getting a puppy isn't all fun and games, just the majority of it. So let me recap with the Eukanuba 5 stars on teaching your dog a few new tricks. 1. It's important you spend a lot of time teaching your dog, just not all at once. Keep lessons fun and short. 2. Teach your dog basic commands one at a time. Once he's mastered them all, then start mixing up the order. 3. Sweeten the deal. Reinforce good behavior with a treat. 4. Yes, your puppy will make mistakes. No, you shouldn't get angry. Keep things positive and your puppy will learn more quickly. And the fifth star, there's only one way dogs remember what you teach them. Practice. Just remember to stop when he's succeeded a few times. You don't want to work the dog to boredom. Well, that's all, folks. Hey, could have a catchphrase there. Anyway, playtime is now over, at least for the moment. Until next time, this has been another episode of Eukanuba Puppy Training, dedicated to making a good dog great.